Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play OpenXcom Area 51. When we last left off, I have asked you what you want to see next before we go to Cydonia. I got a couple of answers saying basically that you want to see the yellow dudes suffer a little bit more now that we actually have some means of hurting them. But I think I've seen enough of those dudes and I don't want to see them ever again. So what we'll probably do is check out the remaining 54% of our progress in the research, because we have the endgame tech, but there's still a lot we have missed. So I guess this episode will be just about looking at the stuff we have missed. So, not UFOpedia, I need to turn on the debug mode, like this, and now go to UFOpedia, and now we can go from the bottom to the top or vice versa. Let's go from the top, and just show the topics that are new, basically. And we can see that we actually have new topics in the council reports as well. Now that's interesting. So we had the initial briefing, XCOM, council missions, origins, things like that. Even Martian solution in Cydonia bust, but we somehow skipped all these, which is strange. So what is it? The growing security threat. The recent surprise raids on military and research facilities have caused alarm across many nations and triggered an arms race to decipher and use the aliens' technology. The evidence collected from the abandoned factory has also revealed that there are unknown human parties interested in acquiring alien tech for their own purposes, and likely in collaboration with the extraterrestrials. The current military and scientific build-up should help our own attempts to unlock the mysteries of the alien artifacts if we can gain access to their discoveries. Unfortunately, the aliens are also aware of this effort, and we will need to help protect Earth's defenses and track down any data that can help to progress our research of the alien secrets. So this is like a start tech, basically. Yeah, growing security threat basically means we are just starting the game. How come we never got that? Is it something new? Okay. How about the others? Project Aquarius. The evidence recovered from the raided facility. Maybe we have never had a mission where we could get such stuff. I don't know. Indicate that its occupants acquired a crashed UFO and attempted to reverse engineer its power source using human tech and the alien fuel. The seismic event we detected was a test that shortened out the system and also got the aliens' attention. Although the Elerium reactor core has been destroyed, most of the scientific data gathered from the wrecked saucer was still present and should help us in our research efforts. There were no survivors at this facility, and the Council has no indication about the authors of this secret project or how they acquired the crashed UFO. It is quite likely, though, that this laboratory wasn't the only secret facility of its kind operating on Earth, and its ultimate purpose, I guess, remains unknown. Not purpose, yeah. Alright, this is also something I guess we should have gotten a lot sooner. Okay. Let humanity beware. This crystal was created... Okay, so we never got any crystal. This crystal was created from alien alloys and the element named Elerium, and appears to have been designed as a portable power source, but we were unable to discover what exactly it was supposed to energize. However, our examination of its remains has contributed to our research efforts on the exotic alien fuel. A posterior investigation of the human base found the crew's frozen bodies outside the base, who apparently died of exposure while trying to escape the site before the aliens arrived, and leaving no clues about how or when the pyramid was discovered. Finally, the underground structure presents even a bigger enigma, since there are no records of a civilization that ever lived on this region at the estimated age of the pyramid thousands of years ago. Since we found no clues, we are left to wonder about the identity of the builders of such an ancient structure, and whatever secrets might be still buried somewhere in the world. So this should be an N, and I think I saw another typo somewhere. Interesting. I don't know where to put this one. Maybe somewhere mid-game or early mid-game. And we haven't had any pyramid mission. Maybe that's why. I would really love to know what these things are connected to. And last but not least, we have Prometheus Unbound. Our analysis of the data recovered from the sealed-off complex shows that the transformed floaters we encountered were part of a project to use cybernetic implants to control captured aliens and use them against their masters. The scientists involved were able to significantly upgrade their abilities, but the cyborgs were able to regain control and escape containment before arming themselves with the weapons being developed and killing all their former masters. Although all research related to the cyborg technology has been collected by the Council, we have gained possession of the weapon prototypes and the necessary data required for their construction. Okay, all this stuff is sort of early or early mid-game. I don't think this is any late-game stuff. So we have either missed it somehow during the upgrades or never came across the missions that produce this stuff. Would have been nice though to be led through the story basically because it's a good story. Too bad we didn't see it. Alright, then we had a couple of tanks and weapons, craft weapons and crafts which we have not used. So let's do the Thunderstorm first. It's maximum speed 4000, one weapon pod only. Thunderstorm uses refined earth technology with alien alloys. The ultra-durable alien alloys are the basis for the powerful scramjets that allow Thunderstorm to match the speed of most UFOs, giving us a fighting chance. Weight and aerodynamic considerations have limited the weapon hardpoints. So if we can compare it to an interceptor, it has double the speed, and I guess you can get it sooner than the Firestorm. That's probably its advantage. Probably. We have Storm Rider as well, which has maximum speed of 6.7. Are you kidding me? Even Avenger doesn't have 6.7. Alright, well, what is that? Storm Rider is the ultimate interceptor based on Avenger's technology and breakthroughs in human aeronautics. The Storm Rider was designed with air superiority in mind. The result is an ultrasonic, heavily armored interceptor. Well, that's fun. That is fun. I don't think we need anything more powerful than Avenger, but it's fun. Laser cannon and Gauss cannon, we never got that far. Damage 65 and damage 70 compared to just 10 from the normal cannon. Yeah, this would be pretty nice, I guess. The Gauss cannon is an adaptation for craft of Gauss technology. The cannon uses magnetic accelerators to propel alloy rounds at a greater distance and damage than our conventional cannons. Antimatter reaction chamber powered laser beam. Okay, not very interesting. Gauss cannon tank, no armor, Gauss ammo, laser cannon tank, no armor. Yeah, these are not worth anything. Even the alloy tanks are basically not a match to aliens' weapons at all. At all. Yeah, so these we don't need. Okay, what else? Alright, we have a couple of things which we haven't researched. We stopped at the Gauss rifle, so heavy Gauss would be the next step, but I don't like the heavy weapons because they don't have the auto shot, and one hit at 75 is definitely worse than 3 hits at 60. Yeah. So I wouldn't use heavy Gauss anyway. It's cumbersome, of course, but extremely effective. I wouldn't call it extremely effective, just 15 more than a Gauss rifle. Auto shot from close range from a Gauss rifle is much more effective. It operates with 3 magnetic accelerators and is virtually unstoppable. Well, I wonder what the yellow dudes would say to that. We have Gauss autocannon as well, even more armor piercing. That's interesting now. I mean, that's interesting. It has auto shot as well. And it says, unlocking the secrets of the aliens' weaponry has enabled us to combine Gauss tech more efficiently with our older weapons, giving the autocannon a boost in damage and aim. So 90 and compared to rifle 60, so 50% increase. And if we compare the normal rifle 30 to autocannon, where is it? Here, 42. Yeah, so it's also almost 50% increase. Yeah, that sounds okay. Heavy Gauss cannon then has armor piercing of 100. Now that is considerably better than the 60 of the Gauss rifle, almost the double. Does it have auto shot? It does not have auto shot. So I guess the autocannon would be the best option here. 3 times 90 compared to 1 time 100. Yeah, definitely autocannon is what we should have aimed for. Definitely. With a reinforced barrel for better aim and upgraded ammunition, this version of the heavy cannon has been designed to counter the latest alien deployments. Alright. And now there's a lot of laser stuff which we haven't researched at all. So there's a classic laser pistol, I guess. Classic laser rifle, yes. Classic heavy laser. I've never used this one ever. Laser sniper rifle. Oh, with the much more powerful laser beam. Now that is cool. Doesn't look like a sniper rifle at all, I have to say. Looks like a cannon, but I'm pretty impressed by the power of it. The use of Elerium as a power source has greatly increased the heavy laser's power and aim, turning it into a powerful sniper rifle. The efficiency of the E115 battery removes the need for clips. Very cool. Then we have a laser minigun. Laser beam 65, also only 3 auto shots. Minigun would deserve like 10 shot auto shot or something, or at least like 5 or 6. This heavy support weapon fires a pulse stream of laser beams powered by an Elerium cell, being most effective in area clearing and suppressing the enemy. Due to its inherent weight, high strength is required to use it to its full potential. I can imagine it being very useful if the number of shots were increased, and in the extended version there is also, area clearing support. You can enter multiple targets and it will basically fire at each of them. Alright, and last but not least is the alloy shotgun. 55 times 5, that's also not bad. That's not bad. That may be the first usable shotgun I've ever seen in XCOM. We have been able to apply the alien metals to a shotgun design using Elerium to power alloy rounds for increased penetration. Yeah, this might actually be useful. I wonder how early you can get this one. Let's actually have a look. It requires... debug? Where can I see what does it require? That's strange. Defaults? There will be a lot of these things. Oh, maybe yeah, I can't see it here. I can see it in the tech tree viewer, of course. I don't even know my own features. So yeah, there it is. Shotgun, alloy shotgun would need... We can get it from a rogue scientist. And it depends on personal armor. If I turn off debug mode, I guess we can already research it, maybe. Alloy shotgun, there it is. Ah, so we could have done it already a long time ago. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. So that's for the weapons and equipment. How about the alien artifacts? We do have some. There's information about plasma assault cannon. Looks pretty cool. A lot of damage, I have to say. So 115 on heavy plasma. An assault cannon has 30 more. This assault cannon outguns any other plasma weapon on the alien inventory. I don't know if we have seen this. Maybe some other funny aliens like Mutant Elites or somebody had this, but I've never noticed it, so... Yeah, this would disintegrate anyone. Maybe that's how our tanks got one-shotted or something? Would be nice to know how does the battlescape object look like. Yeah. This topic is probably quite useless. Doesn't say anything. Okay, and I missed those. Yeah, I already went through that. Where was it? Plasma blaster. Yeah. The plasma blaster is a complement to the heavy plasma, having been designed with increased automatic firepower. Well, it does not have increased automatic firepower. Still only 3 shots. Maybe... Yeah, the cost is less, so you can shoot more than 2 or 3 times a turn or something. I can see how I could use this one as well. But the heavy plasma was enough. And the clip just says it's a clip. Okay. Next we have these things. Where are they positioned? Next to the small launcher. So small launcher doesn't only have the stun bomb, Elerium bomb and alloy bomb, which we can see here. But also something called an acid bomb. Acid bombs are used to spread a viscous and corrosive substance over the target. The acid is based on the celatid's venomous spit. So I guess you need to research a celatid for that. And the last one is an incendiary bomb. Now that's cool. I can totally imagine using incendiary bombs. I don't know what they depended on. A variation of the Elerium bomb, the incendiary bomb can be used to set afire large areas. Set large areas afire. A bit wrong word order there. So let's have a look at the incendiary stuff. Manufacturing depends on the small launcher, so we can... Are you saying we can do it? already. It will probably be in the hidden section. No, it's not. I'm a little bit confused now. No bombs. So it requires delirium, produces an incendiary bomb, and the only required research is a small launcher, which we do have already. So am I missing something? There's blaster bombs, delirium bombs. Oh, there it is. It was hidden. I didn't see it there. Alright. Yeah, we could have tried that. That would be awesome. Okay. Next. We have commendations. There's a couple which were not awarded yet, but I won't be hunting them down. They are fine. Base facilities. Well, we don't really need any defenses at all. So these things are useless. Grav shield the same. And mine shield, I mean mine shield sometimes is useful, but meh, not that much. Alien life forms, we'll get to that probably as last. This will be the biggest topic. Alien research, I guess this is the same as the vanilla. And UFOs, it's almost the same. Lab ship and the overseer are new. So lab ship, yeah, we have seen this one. These UFOs are used as mobile laboratories capable of wide resource surveys and local scientific experiments on local flora and fauna, including humans. These vessels will usually contain alien scientists on board, supervising the operations of the UFO and directing research. How about the overseer? Doesn't it look like... Yeah, it looks exactly like the battleship. It has the same speed as well. The Overseer UFO is an upgraded command and control version of the battleship for use of the alien high commanders that personally oversee the invasion of Earth. So it's a battleship with a different name. Okay, and now all the alien life forms which we haven't researched. So let's go through. Sectoids we know about, snakemen we know about, ethereals we know about, mutons we know about, berserkers and elites we don't. So that's fine. Floaters we know about, celatids as well, silicoids as well, chrysalids, reapers, sectopod and armored sectopod, interesting. Cyberdisk we know about. The rest looks to be new. So, Mutant Berserker looks nice. There is one rogue pixel right here in the top right corner that shouldn't be there. 1 out of every 1,000 mutants suffer from a rare mental condition where they endure endless rage, making them impossible to control psionically. Rather than disposing of such individuals, they are instead sedated and stored for terror operations. Once they wake, they are given a chemical cocktail of drugs to intensify their rage and unleashed. A berserker feels no pain nor fear, only endless hatred and aggression. Wow, okay. Mutant elites we have seen and met. Some mutons possess a natural resistance to psionic control. Rather than purging these willful individuals, they are instead separated from the normal mutons and sent to special training. Most die in the training, ouch, but those who survive become their elite warriors. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Sectopod. Yeah, it's the standard sectopod, I guess. Sectopod autopsy. Yeah, it's the standard sectopod autopsy, but we have also armored sectopod and armored sectopod autopsy. So armored sectopods are robot creatures with a powerful beam weapon and better armor. The control of these mechanical beasts is via a telepathic link to their controllers, the Ethereals. Sectopods are the most powerful terror weapon available to the alien forces. And these robots' armor and weapons have been upgraded by the aliens. The vulnerability to laser weapons seems to have been removed. Oh, so they are only vulnerable to blaster bombs then. I guess, okay. Well, that's fine. Cybermite. This miniature robot is an automated terror weapon and represents the pinnacle of the alien robotics. As soon as the powerful optical sensor spots a target, the creature runs to it and attacks. The miniaturized Illyrium core is set to ignite and explode once damaged enough, making the act of killing the creature deadly for anyone nearby. Yeah, we know that from final mod pack. Phasers and phaser cyborgs. So phasers are bioengineered robots capable of shifting their physical bodies between parallel dimensions. It is unclear if they originated from a different dimension or universe or were artificially designed with this ability. Although physically tall and capable of emitting a powerful blast through their eyes, their reduced physical matter gives them a very frail complexion. What does that even mean? Well, we found out it means they are vulnerable to fire. But what is reduced physical matter gives them very frail complexion is beyond me. Phaser cyborg looks the same. Phasers extract human organs and tissue and through some insane process combine it with their tech through almost magical processes, including the brain sections associated with its past memories and experience. These cyborgs might be described as an abomination or an theoretical insanity, but they have risen the possibility that we are looking at the future of our own species in case we are defeated by the aliens. Ouch, that would be bad. Cyborg autopsy. At first look, it was considered that phaser tech had improved its dimensional shift abilities, but upon a closer look it was discovered that this machine actually uses selected parts of the human body and brains to stabilize its matter and focus on this reality. Oh. It still has the original vulnerability to heat, smoke or even acid while phasing their bodies and can be damaged by other weapons, but it is overall more resistant. Okay, so it's resistant to other weapons. It can be damaged by other weapons as well, but probably has more HP or something like that. Okay, and then there's completely new stuff, like the Stalker. Stalkers possess the same matter-shifting ability of the phasers, causing them to appear only partly in our dimensions. They possess a bigger body mass and some form of close-range strike that consumes whatever it hits. This also makes explosives somewhat effective against them. Have we seen them attack before? I don't think we have seen them attack. I would love to see that. Okay. Gazer. I think Gazer we know about from the final mod pack as well. And I think even the description was the same. Holodrones, we know about 2 living floating artillery weapons. They are protected by a plasma bubble that interferes with plasma attacks and fire. Yes, we have read that in final mod pack playthrough. specifically developed to fight plasma-equipped enemies, meaning us, with the alien weapons. Okay. Overlord, yeah. I would call him the yellow dude, but Overlord will have to do, I guess. The Overlord is an energy-based lifeform capable of generating any kind of matter or energy for its own purposes, not proposes. Did you do the same mistake twice, Hobbs? Okay. The existence of such a creature has again questioned all our previous notions regarding life. Despite their name, their specific role on the alien hierarchy is unclear, since this alien is completely unrelated to the others. Yeah, he's a freak. That's what he is. Solarite? Who? The Solarite is an overlord without its crystal Illyrium shell. Ah, really? I didn't know that. Through some unknown process, it collects atomic particles and accelerates them to make a plasma field around it. This ability to gather particles is what it uses to attack. Once it has collected enough Illyrium particles to form a strong field, it fissions the Illyrium to create heavy gravitational waves and form its outer shell. Now that is just a pile of BS. Where does it gather Illyrium from? There isn't any on Earth, and creating heavy gravitational waves, I mean, come on, there have to be like 2 black holes for that. I don't think they compare to black holes. Solarite autopsy. This residue is all that remains of the strange energy alien encountered, with the power of a black hole, by the way. Analysis shows most of the residue consists of space dust and microscopic bits of Illyrium crystals. Combat footage shows most solid mass projectiles will have no effect on the field, but plasma and laser-based weapons seem to disrupt it. Explosives and incendiary weapons will have reduced effect upon the field. So, shoot these guys with plasma and laser. Good to know. Hybrid. Oh, you're ugly. The labor of twisted sectoid science has finally bore an equally twisted fruit. Maybe born. And they have succeeded in making a hybrid race with humanity. This abomination has powerful psionic abilities which are so potent it can weaponize it into a powerful psionic blast. Its psionic abilities can also control directed energy projectiles, turning the bolts away from it, but it has difficulty with solid mass projectiles. Like many hybrids, this thing is thankfully sterile. This should be rewritten. It doesn't read easily. Did we meet hybrids? I don't think we have ever met any hybrids. Probably not. Finman, we met those. They don't have a picture, but at least a description. Capturing and interrogating this alien capable of interacting with humans has been quite revealing about their methods of infiltrating our society. Initially, the subject was reluctant to provide any information, but over time it became more collaborating about the methods the aliens use to infiltrate human society. This alien has also claimed that their infiltration of Earth seems to date at least decades, and that they have a detailed overview of the planet's defense capabilities and how to neutralize them prior to the invasion. It's scary. How about the Jarhead? Have we met Jarheads? I think we haven't met Jarheads either. This creature is clearly a cyborg. Okay, we haven't met them. The exposed brain appears to be the same size and shape as a human brain. The body is resilient and has a built-in railgun that is quite deadly, but primitive by alien standards. We have been unable to communicate with the creature, and attempts at psychic contact have failed. Oh, so we can't even talk to it, alright. about the autopsy. The jarhead is a gruesome reminder of the technological savvy of the invaders. The mechanoid exoskeleton houses a small decay reactor which powers the cyborg and its weapons. The brain is human and seems to be free of modification. Yay! The infiltrator version is covered in a layer of real flesh and blood and is visually indistinguishable from a normal human. Really? So they look like humans? Wow, we'll have to look at that. And Razor Disc we know about, that's the small saucers. Razor discs are another example of the spacefarer's scavenger habit, since this drone has clearly been retrofitted as a sentry unit instead of its original purpose. The same mistake for the third time, Hobbs. At least you're consistent. Its systems also appear to be completely different from the aliens' UFO systems, so it is likely that it was recovered from a deceased alien species. Alright, looks good, looks good. So that's that. Let me just double check. There is nothing new here anymore. Yeah, nothing new. Ah, there is something new. Alien food, reproduction, entertainment, surgery and examination room. I think we have seen everything except for probably alien reproduction, which is a vanilla asset, but I think was never used in the original game, so let's read about that as well. We have probably read about it in the final mod pack, but repetition is a mother of wisdom, or I don't know what's the saying in English. These chambers contain alien fetuses. The design of these containers seems to suggest that the aliens which use this process rely completely on laboratory reproduction. The rich nutrients ensure rapid development of the fetus. This factory line system could generate thousands of alien clones in a short space of time. The process could be easily adapted for human reproduction or alien-human hybrids. Alright. And that's it. That's it. Okay. So, very good. What I don't like is that we haven't seen those 5 extra council reports. That's something that is really bothering me a bit. But other than that, it's fine. I guess what we could do is go and have a look at some of those aliens we have never seen, I guess. I don't know if this may crash the game, but I will try it anyway. So let's go to the new battle and take a large scout on a farm, and we'll need. We have seen waspites, spacefarers, phasers, gazers, alien elites, and there's a lot of mixed races, yeah. Okay, I guess I won't be able to show you anything because alien hive, wraith, jarhead, maybe at least the jarheads, please don't crash. Okay, didn't crash. So this is a jarhead, and Mr. Jarhead does not look like human. Yeah, these guys are jarheads, okay. Fine. They look nice. I wonder what their weapons are, or anything like that. Let me... Oh, hello. Alloy vest. We have never seen the alloy vests either. I was wondering what these black dudes are. Not bad, but terribly inefficient. Let's take a guy like this. Actually, we need to Maybe go here and move. Yeah. Armor is totally useless in this game, people. Totally freaking useless. Okay. Okay. So they can kill you as any other alien, basically. That's all I needed to know. Alright. So that's that for all the missing stuff. When we come back, I will already be prepared to take off to Cydonia. And we'll probably do it as a two-part mission, unless it will be a completely new mission, which it might be. I have never tried it, so it will be a surprise, both for you and for me. I'm looking forward to it already. Hope you are too. See you next time. Bye-bye.